I pretended to be bad at art, but then unleashed my hidden abilities. The reactions were priceless. So first I joined the random art server I found, got a cute membership card, and made a post asking people for their receipts so I can draw them. And so now, we wait. So you see, the thing about these types of videos is that you don't really know if there are gonna be any responses, and so the entire video is a waste until like, oh, I got responses. That was quick. So the first two I'm going to be drawing are these ones. And all I need to do to make this look like a noob artist is just throw away all the knowledge I have in art, which should be easy enough. I don't really have that much. And so now time for a tutorial on how to make your art look like a beginner. Step 1. Make sure you throw away all proportions knowledge and make it as disproportionate as possible. Step 2. Make the pose as stiff as you possibly can, showing no hands or else that shows skill. Step 3. Make the line art extra thick to make it look like you don't know how to use thin line art. Step 4. For the hair, you just need to make each strand very repetitive so it looks like it doesn't have any variety.
And finally, step 5. Make sure to do all your shading with a black and with an airbrush to make it look as murky as possible. And there you go, you have a very beginner looking art that you can show to all your friends.
And not gonna lie, this is like the best looking beginner like drawing that I've done in this video. It gets worse from here. Okay, onto the actually decent drawing. For this one, it was going to kind of have a similar pose, but it was just going to be a bit more active instead of just them standing there. By the way, I love the creativeness of the accessories they put onto their avatars, but will the actual drawing look good in the end? I wonder. I was actually kind of struggling with the pose, but I soon finally got it after like, I don't know, 15 minutes. But don't worry, the result of the drawing actually looked kind of decent. And so since I wanted to actually show some skill in this drawing, I wanted to put more clothes folds on this. And you probably know I'm not that great with clothes folds, so I tried to make it look like I knew what I was doing, but really, I really had no idea. And for the hair, I had a different approach for this entire video. I made it so that it was just coming from a specific source on the head. And in the last one, I didn't really have to try with all the accessories and stuff. But in this one, I actually did have to try with putting the accessories. And does it go well? Let's find out. When I saw the texture of the shirt, I actually got kind of scared because I was like, it's good in Roblox, but how am I supposed to do it in Ibis Paint? Okay, moving on. I really like the expression of the boy's face in the actual Roblox avatar. And I decided to incorporate that into the actual drawing. Not gonna lie, I'm only good at drawing human body parts. When it comes to accessories, I really do not know what I'm doing. So if you're expecting something, then keep waiting, because nothing is coming. I like the little cowlicks at the top of their heads. I find them really fun to draw. I had lots of fun doing that pattern on the girl's shirt. It's just like really satisfying. For the textures, I just used like a really textury brush, and then I did some fancy lighting so I can look pretty impressive. And so yeah, this is the first OC that I did in this video. And so let's see the reaction. And I'm just gonna send the first one to them to see the reaction. Okay, now I just gotta wait for them to respond.
Please do. Yes, we are so cute. Stop. I love it. Oh my god. Stop. This is adorable, bro. Those are so cute. I love it. Thank you.
That was an amazing reaction. Oh my days. Okay, on to the next one. For this next one, I didn't start with a bad drawing, for some special effects, No, I just forgot. And also, it would kind of add to the part where I'm not trying because I'll be tired from drawing the masterpiece one. By the way, I'm a huge fan of his outfit. I've never really seen these kind of outfits like often, and I don't draw a variety of outfits. Yeah. I also really like his energetic vibe. I kind of had somewhat trouble drawing the scarf, and drawing folds on a scarf is way harder than it looks. And at first I had some trouble positioning the way his arms go. Not gonna lie, this is more of a chill pose, and I wanted it to have like that kind of autumn vibe that they have in their piece. If you look closely into their piece, it looks like it kind of has like that kind of painty-ish feel, but it's kind of really low opacity, so you may not be able to see it. And so that's the technique that I wanted to do, and it looks like this. For his hair, as well as for the last drawing, I kind of experimented a little with the way I shaded it. And so for the background, I copied and pasted it because that's what they did in their drawing. What? We've all done it. Then I added some fancy lighting and a few things to make it a bit more unique. And so yeah, this is the second drawing that I did in this video. Okay, I quickly did a really bad drawing, like really quickly with literally 0% effort, and now actually onto the reaction. Okay, now I'm gonna send the first drawing to this person and see their reaction. Okay, now I just need to wait for them to respond.
Sorry, I was asleep. Feel free to send it in, and thank you. It's so cute, Tyzum. That's so cute. I love the fall background.
Well, that was fun. On to the next one. For the last one as well, I didn't do the bad drawing first because Siri to me forgot again. For this one, I attempted to try and do it in perspective and the proportions kind of looked off. I'm a really big fan of the outfit and the color scheme, and I really struggled drawing the body when doing the rough sketch because it just didn't look like the proportions fit. But soon enough, after a lot of stretching and liquefying and tears, not actually though, I finally got it to work. Just saying, all these pieces have like really creative outfits. My pieces don't really, but I feel like after the rough sketch everything else was pretty smooth sailing. Wait, did I say after the rough sketch? No, I meant after like figuring out the hands and low-key questioning my life choices, then everything went smooth sailing. My favorite part was actually drawing the hair because it was so fun in my opinion. I really liked the different strands that I put. Then I added extra pinkish shadows and more layers of shading on the hair because I usually just add one. Then I decided to add like a nice light yellowish background with pause in the background because why not, and then added some fancy pinkish lighting. And so yeah, this is the third drawing that I did in this video. And for the bad part of the drawing, I literally didn't try. I didn't even do a rough sketch. I literally did it in like 5 minutes. Okay, on to the reaction. Anyways, today I pretended to be bad at art, but in this video I drew Euro Seas in my style. Go check it out and see you in the next one.